Apologies that I didn't get around to doing my September favourites. I had a health issue that came up at the end of the month, and with our daughter turning 21, it just got a little bit hectic. So anyway, I'm back. I'm going to try and be as quick as I can to share with you the favourites that I've had for September and October. So let's get started. Now I'm going to start with makeup. The first product that I'd like to share with you is a bronzer which I have fallen in love with. This is the Curtis Collection by Victoria, the Baked Matte Bronzer in Bronzed Goddess. Now what I love about this is that the colours are very subtle, however it does give a lovely glow without any glitter or sort of sparkliness that sometimes you find with some bronzers are not suitable for every day, because if you're going to be wearing something that's a bit glittery, I think it's more suited for an evening look. This is a great everyday bronzer, and for somebody who's fair, I have to be very careful about what bronzers I use because they can look very obvious on me. However, I love this. This is brilliant. I'll put where you can buy the product in the description bar so you'll be able to find it, and also be my blog post. So I'll put all those links below. Fabulous bronzer. Also with makeup, I picked up the latest Marie Claire magazine, and on there was a mascara. Now quite often we have gift with purchases that come up, and sometimes they're hits and sometimes they're misses. This is an absolute hit. I have fallen for this mascara. This is called the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform High Impact Volumizing Mascara. Now, anybody who follows me will know that I have a love affair with the Benefit They're Real mascara. It's been my go-to for quite some time. I have to say though, this has taken its place. I am reaching for this every single day. It has a rubber tip applicator. It's very easy to use, but what I adore about this is not only does it give me length, it gives me volume, and it also holds the curl all day. Now I thought other mascaras that I had used offered that as well, but this is just streets ahead in the curl department. I'll go to the end of the day, remove my makeup, and I'm astonished that my eyelashes are still beautifully curled. So Max Factor is not an overly expensive product, but keep your eye out for this because this really comes highly recommended, and I have to say, I think this is my holy grail mascara. I love it. And great because I got it free with the Marie Claire magazine recently. Now, I also have fallen in love with the Max Factor Liquid Effect Pencil in Black Fire. Now, this is a lovely creamy black eyeliner that I have found has worked beautifully, particularly when I'm tight lining my eyes. I haven't found an eyeliner that works anywhere near as well as this on me before. This one, I don't get any transfer. It lasts all day. It also has a little, on the other end, a little sponge, and it's a hard sponge to actually smoke out the eye a little bit. But I'm using this mainly for tight lining because I find that this really makes my lashes look more full, and it's an absolutely brilliant product. So two fabulous eye products from Max Factor. Still keeping with eyes, my girlfriend just recently came over from the UK and brought me her absolute favourite eye pencil. This is the Chocolate Luster Clinique Cream Shaper for Eyes. Now, she has been wearing this for many, many years, and when we were away together about 3 years ago, I asked her what eyeliner she was using because it always looks so beautiful on her, and this is the one, so she brought it for me, which I'm thrilled with. What I like about this is it gives a very natural look, so when you're not wanting to wear a very dark, black obvious eyeliner, this works exceptionally well. I also use this even when I am going for a more dramatic eye. I tend to use it underneath my eyes so that it's a more subtle look than going black, because black can be very strong on me, particularly when I'm wearing it on the lower eyelids, because what will happen, it tends to actually, with somebody who has hooded eyes like I do, it tends to drag the eye down. So if you keep the darkness sort of above the lash line, you tend to be able to lift the eye rather than bringing it down. So using a more subtle colour like a brown works really well at still getting the definition but not pulling the eyes down. Love this. Now, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, as I'm sure a lot of you do too, and there was one beauty guru, and I'm sorry, I can't remember where I learnt this tip, but it has absolutely made a huge difference to my eye makeup. Now, when you get ready in the morning and you put all your facial products on, your skincare, you should leave the products on there for a little while to allow them to absorb into the skin. Otherwise, what will happen when you put your makeup on, it will tend to slip and slide around. So I tend to probably allow about half an hour, I would imagine, between putting the skincare on and when I actually apply my makeup. What I have found though is that particularly the eye area, that the eye cream has obviously absorbed beautifully into the skin, but then when I go to put my corrector on, which is fairly creamy, but still I can tend to sort of find that it's a bit draggy underneath the eyes. So this, whoever it was, it suggested to actually put a second lot of eye cream on just before you put your concealer on. It's an absolutely brilliant tip, and what I've been using has been the Racine Contour Brightening Eye Care. Now this is a gel, and so I find that this absolutely absorbs really quickly underneath my eyes and just gives me enough slip to be able to get my concealer on beautifully. And what I've found is that I don't have any cakiness or any creasing or anything under my eyes now that I've actually incorporated an extra eye cream in the morning. And this Racine one is beautiful. I love it. Now, I was lucky to win a competition a little while ago, and I was sent the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia Scent Surround Diffusers. Now, I have actually taken the diffusers out to let them dry out a little bit because I love this so much. The fragrance is just divine. I actually started using it for our daughter's 21st, put it in the bathroom, and the throw of the scent is magnificent. I could smell it pretty much through the whole of the house, and I love it. So the only reason I don't have the reeds in is because I'm trying to savor it for special occasions. But if you haven't tried any of the Jo Malone diffusers, you really must, because they are sensational. The only issue, of course, in Australia is that they are fairly pricey, and that's why I'm trying to sort of savor this, but it is absolutely beautiful. Now, talking about scents as well, I have absolutely fallen for the Body Shop White Musk Perfume Oil. Now, I've been wearing this quite a lot this month, and it was really funny. Recently, I was at work and my colleague came out and said, "What is that beautiful smell in here?" Now, I had been burning lavender earlier in the day, and I said, "Well, maybe it's the lavender that I just burnt." She said, "No, it's not." Anyway, we were going around the whole clinic trying to find where the smell was, and then she got close to me and she said, "It's actually you." And I think what I've found with this is it tends to develop more during the day, and I was thrilled. This was about 8 hours after I'd put this oil on, and it was still very obvious, but it wasn't overpowering, and I love this. It lasts beautifully. Great product from the Body Shop. Now, when we're talking about skincare, I've trialled quite a lot of products this month in skincare, and I will do full reviews on them. But one of the products I have been loving is the Nat Face Vitamin C Serum. This is an 8% vitamin C serum. I've been using this in the evening before I put my night cream on. It is a product that I believe should be used more at night, certainly for somebody like me, who has dry skin, but it takes a little while for products to actually sink into my skin. I have found this has been beautiful. It's a bit like a rosehip oil in the consistency, but I've loved using this, and it is an Australian product, so I give it thumbs up for being Australian, and also a lovely product. Now, we are going into summer here in Australia, as you know. Now, sunscreen is really important all year round, but I have found a sunscreen that I've fallen in love with. Now, I have shared with you before my love of the Gino spray sunscreen. I think that is absolutely sensational, and that's great when you want to sort of quickly spray it over your face if you've got a full face of makeup or you want a quick application. I love that, but I've also finally found a sunscreen that actually absorbs beautifully into the skin and doesn't leave a sticky texture. What I find when I'm particularly putting sunscreen, if I'm going out and I want to put it on my chest and also on my neck and I want to do it quickly, I've found that this Cetaphil Suntivity SPF 30 High Protection Sunscreen Lotion has been fabulous. I can put this on with my jewellery on and everything and not get any greasiness on my hands at all. Quite often when you put sunscreen on, you have to go and wash your hands afterwards, which is also difficult because it doesn't want to come off because it's water resistant, etc. This I don't even have to wash my hands after I've applied it. It is brilliant. It's just in a pump pack like that, so it's very easy to use. It is a nice size to chuck in your handbag. Absolutely brilliant sunscreen. Love it. This is going to be a favourite for the whole of the summer, I'm sure. Last but not least is a hair care product. This is the Goldwell Dual Senses Rich Repair 6 Effects Serum for Dry and Stressed Hair. Now for me, who has very dry and fine hair, I need to use a serum that doesn't weigh my hair down. This is a lotion. I can use this straight out of the shower and then dry my hair. Or what I do quite often is actually put it on my dry hair. So this evening, before I go to bed, I put a couple of pumps on it, run it through my hair, and I get the treatment overnight. And it is absolutely beautifully smelling, and I really like the effect that this is actually offering on my hair. So there we go. There's the September and October favourites. I hope you've enjoyed learning about some of my favourite products, and I'll be back with you really soon. Bye.